Hey there, thanks for stopping by. I'm Summerville Gardener, and today I'm talking about raised garden beds. The one I picked up is the Picker's garden bed, the high-rise elevated garden bed. Lowe's did send it to me for free so I could check it out and let you know what I thought of it. But don't think that it's going to affect my opinion one way or the other. So one of the things that I did notice about it that I did like is that it's supposed to be self-watering. Because let's be honest, even I don't have enough time to make sure that all my stuff's watered. And I've got a lot, as you probably have seen on the channel. Another thing is that since it's a raised garden bed, I don't have to get down, bend down, mess up my pants, and my back hurts sometimes. I don't really feel like bending down and pulling some roots out of the ground, like carrots. So let's go ahead and take this thing into the backyard. I'll get it all set up for you. We'll dig through it and see what's in there and figure out how this thing works, dump some dirt in it, throw some seeds on top, and see what happens. I think what I'm mostly curious about is just how tall is it? I mean, yeah, it's got the numbers on it, but how tall is it, and then how stable is that thing? Because the stability of a raised garden bed is probably one of the most important things. If it falls over, your stuff's on the ground. You may as well just plant it in the ground at that point. And then this self-watering thing, how exactly does that work? How much water does it hold, and how often am I gonna have to fill this thing up? Because like I said, I'm lazy. I'm gonna forget. I need this thing to like remind me or something. So let's go ahead and get this started and see how this thing works. Let me go ahead and dig in here and see what all is in here. Hopefully there's instructions. I like to throw instructions away. Oh, it's got a zippy strip thing on it. Just a second. Okay, so you're gonna need some scissors to get into this thing. Okay, so there's a black thing, a tray thing. Oh, hey, instructions. Those will be helpful. There's a black thingy. We got a tubey thing, some little black sticks with little eye things on them. And of course there's 1, 2, 3, 4 legs. And that looks like all. That's all you get. Should be pretty self-explanatory if you know how to explain things. Well, maybe we don't want to let this thing fly quite so far. And it's got some pictures. I like pictures. And on the other side, it's got some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pretty simple looking instructions. Cross braces, legs, find things, stick stuff in places. We got this. So let's see how lazy I can be and put this thing together without bending over, hardly. Definitely not setting anything on the ground. Let's see here, we got some legs. Oh, hang on. One of them looks a little different than the others. It's got like a little notchy thing in it. And it feels like that's gonna be on the inside corner. We can do this. All right, so we just stick this one up in here. This is totally gonna work. And we'll stick the second leg in like so. Do a third leg. Just like that. And the fourth leg, easy peasy. Push down a little bit to make sure that those legs are all the way down in there. Maybe give it a little tap. Sorry about that. It's good. Let's see, where did the instructions go? Got a few more pieces in here. Some sticky things, a little, betcha that goes, oh, that way. Oh, you know what? I'm excited about this one. Okay, and this thingy's gonna pry that one in first. That looks good. Then that one, or would it go the other way? Let's try the other way first. Because this has to be able to fit in right there, I'm betting. Or maybe they just forgot to cut me a hole. I'm thinking they just forgot to cut me a hole. No, that's, I don't know. Either they forgot to cut this thing out so that the soil can sit on top of it, but then that kind of defeats the purpose of the wicking effect of this thing. Okay, for mine, for now, I'm just gonna set this aside. So if I'm supposed to have this thing in here, just let me know. I'll go ahead and put it back in. Otherwise, I'm gonna set this thing in just like that. Take this thing and store it oh so carefully. Insert these little doohickeys into the slots. 1, 2, and 3. I think it's probably just deformed a little bit. Some deformity may have happened in shipment and handling. I'm sure that'll just pop right back out. Just put some dirt in it. And of course, my chosen type of fill dirt is going to be, oh, this thing's heavy. Yeah, Lowe's had this thing outside, it's dripping. I am not going to bend down. Yank that thing off and just dump it in. Gloves are, of course, optional. Okay, so they said 2 cubic feet. This is a 1.5 cubic foot thing of jungle growth. I don't want to get my hands all dirty. I'm gonna get gloves. Way back in the day, WelllsLamont sent me some work gloves, and I've been addicted to these things ever since. They're the gray ones with the soft leather, the little patty things. Yeah, you can find these at Lowe's, Amazon, wherever. You know me, I'm gonna have links in the description below. So at 1.5 cubic feet, I'm gonna say that this is almost enough, which means I'm gonna have to go get another bag, which luckily is in the garage because it's springtime. I'm gonna be planting a lot of stuff. You know there's a lot more videos coming, and I love my jungle growth. Give this a little tampy down. It's just a little bit not quite enough. You'll probably want to get a 2 cubic foot bag if they don't make those anymore for jungle growth. But if there's some other kind of, you know, fancy frog dirt or whatever you want to use, you go right on ahead. All right, so as you can see here, this is about how full 1.5 cubic foot of soil is gonna, or not soil, I keep saying soil. Get raised bed garden mix, please. So this is about how full it's going to make it right here. I want it to be right up there at that little spot right there, that little crease right there. I'm gonna go grab another bag of jungle growth, and I'll be right back. I have kept up my part of the bargain. I did not bend over. Bar. Ooh, this one's lighter. You can tell that I'm out of practice on my YouTube videos. I just totally let that battery die. Started that clip without even checking it. So I just dumped in a little bit more dirt. I don't know where I am at this point, from what you saw and what you didn't saw, but I swear I did not bend over once, very far. You're just gonna have to trust me on this. So all it takes is just a little bit more jungle growth, frog dirt, or whatever it is that you like to put in your flower beds, and that'll get it up right to the top. And hopefully some settling of contents will occur during storms and violent showers, because that is what I have coming tomorrow. Let's go ahead and get some seeds sprinkled in here lightly. Where did I put my seeds? Ha, I found them. Don't mind my messiness. Don't look at my house. I ain't got nothing you want. So for my carrots, I went with the Ferry Morris Carrot Danvers number 126 because the picture looked pretty. And let's be honest, the picture totally matters right here. I didn't bend down, I took a knee. This is fair. I make the rules here. 75 days to harvest, container variety, instructions, sprinkle lightly. I'm not reading these things. Seeds come from plants and they just sprinkle them, right? They're carrots, it's not rocket surgery. I'm not gonna put all of them in here either. Just a light sprinkling across the top, because I'm gonna wanna put some of these someplace else, and that way I've got carrots throughout the year. If I plant some now, a couple weeks, plant some more, then I can pop them out every now and again and have carrots all summer, spring, fall, winter. How do I get stuff all over my shirt? That's why I like white shirts, by the way. You just bleach them or throw them away. They're Hanes, they're cheap. So I'm gonna go ahead and just rough these in a little bit. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I gotta work in the dirt. Okay, they're just lightly raked in. I'm squatting. I am not bending over. This is fair. So let's see about how much water this thing will hold. And I've got some collected rainwater in buckets and in jugs. Let's see just how many of those things it takes to fill this thing up until this little bobby bopper thing pops up. I almost bent over again. And this is some collected rainwater. So if you see any yellow hue in here, it's because it's pollen season, and it's just pine pollen, and it's nasty, and it gets everywhere, and it's like snow, but nasty. Okay, and here is 4 gallons of water. Again, I don't know how much this is gonna hold, but let's see how much it takes to pop this thing up. It's making me nervous because I'm pouring this thing in here, and it's just steadily popped up to the top. But as soon as I stop it, it drops on down. I'm not sure if I'm being messy here, if this thing just pees out the bottom, but it seems like it's all staying in. 1 gallon done. Oh, don't lose that. You're gonna need that. And it looks like after 1 gallon, yeah, it's not moving yet. I feel like I'm spilling an awful lot. I would not suggest doing this with gallons of water like this. Just grab a hose. Okay, 2 gallons down. I'm saving the lid this time. Almost looks like it might start to be floating just a little bit. Maybe. Or maybe it's my imaginarium. Now, if I didn't know any better, I would say that 3 gallons, 3 gallons minus what I spilled all over the place. Yep, that does seem to have it right there at the, almost at the max line. So I'll bet you 3 gallons, if I wouldn't have spilled a bunch all over, would put it right up to that max line, which means I've still got an extra gallon of my collected rainwater. that I am going to be able to refill no problem here within the next 24 hours. Again, I did not bend over, I squatted down. My rules, my channel, I do what I want. So my final thoughts on this is, you know what, I kind of like it. It's about yay high on a 5'8" person with some boots on. If you're a shorter individual and you can more easily reach it, because I mean, honestly, it's like, it's right here. It's right at my fingertips. It's not gonna take me any movement at all to pull up some carrots, radishes, beets, turnips. Do people still eat those things? Beets, you know what? I need to grow some beets. I haven't had beets in forever. Nobody in my house likes beets, unless it's me. They like to beat me, but that's not the point. So honestly, it's a great height. It holds 3 gallons of water. It doesn't look like it's gonna, I don't think it's gonna fall over. I hope not. It seems pretty stable though. I'm just gonna leave it sitting here. We'll see how it does after the storm. This feature right here is quite awesome. I do like the little, it's a pop-up gauge. It lets me know. I mean, like I'm lazy. I don't know if this thing is gonna go dry. I'm not gonna go sticking my finger in here to see it. If I can look at it as I'm walking by, then I'll go ahead and give it some water. Otherwise, it's probably gonna dry out and I'm gonna have dead carrots. Can I even complain about how hard it is to, nope, I can't even complain about how hard it is to remove the sticker. It's sticky though. But no glue, no glue. I like it. I'm not sure what they're charging for it, but this is extremely handy. Very easy, quick setup. Grow your carrots, your roots, your tubers, flowers. I don't care what you put in this thing. Let me see how heavy this thing is. Not bending over. See, I'm just leaning forward. It's heavy. Yeah, it's heavy. Don't try and lift it like that. Get a friend. If you have a friend. I don't have a friend. Find a neighbor, I guess. Play let's make a deal. You move my bed, I'll move your... Wait, no, that's not, no. Okay, so I think I'm gonna probably just leave it right there, angled and everything for now. I am going to move that pot later. I just don't feel like doing it right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and twist this thing around. I'm gonna leave this thing sitting kind of out in the open sun area so it can go ahead and get as much sun as it needs. I don't know why I'm putting this glove back on for the video. I'm pretty much done at this point. I hope you enjoyed it. So hit the subscribe button or like the video or whatever it is that you're gonna do. Stick around because there's gonna be lots more of this silliness coming. It's not silliness, I do serious work here. Kind of. Dogs knocked my pig light over. And if you're still watching at this point, I'm gonna make a cool music video, so find it later. Go to the channel page, whatever you gotta do. Come back, watch that thing. If it's up. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it up on the screen somewhere, if it's made yet. Just go to the clip before this.